represented in the system. It is very crucial. Again, it is such a pleasure to be with the men's club again today, and all of you. We have so much ahead of us, so much at stake with this election. I am so thrilled. I've come back from the Lincoln Day dinner circuit, and wow, it's just been exciting. It's been really great. I've been able to wear my cowboy boots at every event, so that's been really fun. I have heels on today, so I'm back in heels, but I love to wear the cowboy boots. But it's been one of those exercises that you go through to make sure that your base is solid. And I feel so good about the Republican base in Nevada that they are behind me for the Secretary of State's position. So I want to thank you. Thank you as well, because this is my home. This is where I've been. As you heard, 40 years. This is my 40th year. Tim and I celebrated our 34th wedding anniversary in January, and we are very, very blessed with a wonderful family. One of the things that I wanted to share with you is my experience as a legislator. This is my 18th year of public service, and I have to tell you, I am very honored and blessed to have served the citizens of the state of Nevada. I was elected by the people in District 8, but I represent the entire state. And every vote that I took, I looked at it as a vote for the entire state. It wasn't just the people in District 8, it was something that affected the north and the south, the rural and urban areas. When we talked about education, when we talked about transportation, all of those issues had to be thought of in a broader sense than just my District 8. But my district did love how I represented them, because they kept electing me and sending me back to Carson City to try to keep finishing the job that I had promised them that I wanted to go do. Being on the Legislative Operations and Elections Committee was a really great effort by everybody to try to make sure that all the election laws, everything concerning anything to do with an election, that we had representation on that committee and that we understood what our responsibilities were and what they are. I served as the chair of Legislative Operations and Elections for 2 sessions. I worked with the Secretary of State's office, with Dean Heller, and with the current Secretary of State that's in there now. We want to get back to Secretary of State that is a Republican. One of the things that I want to tell you, when I went to DC and talked to the National Secretary of State Association, they showed me a map which I had not seen before and was absolutely amazed. When you look at that map, it's red. It is red. Out of 39 states that elect their Secretary of State, 25 are Republican. What does that tell us about the state of the United States? They want somebody that's going to represent them that is from the Republican Party, because they know our values. So I'm very honored. I'm excited to participate in this election cycle with all of the candidates that are out there. We have some really, really good people out there. So make sure that when you are talking, sit at the table. I know there's a sea of brochures and literature, but please take it. Please take it and look at it. Share it with your neighbors. One of the things people have asked me as I've been traveling is, what is it that is going to help you continue your love of education? What are you going to do in the Secretary of State's office? That was so easy. It was a very easy answer. The answer is civics. How many of us remember why was education started? What is the purpose of the education system? We started because we wanted citizens in the nation to understand what it is, what the democracy is, what civics meant, why we started, how we were established. The history of our country is very, very important to all of us. So I was able to be on the Education Commission of the States, which is a national association, and I have been the commissioner since 1997 for Nevada. It's a nonpartisan group, but the information we gather and bring back is a tremendous amount of information that you all, in every capacity you're at, information floats down to you whether you know it or not. Our Legislative Counsel Bureau is the one that goes to ECS, gets the information from them, and then circulates it and gives responses to legislators. And it does it nationally and worldwide. ECS.org, if you want a really great avenue to look at what's going on national trends, look at ECS.org. Civics, iCivics.org. I had the distinct pleasure of meeting the Supreme Court Justice Sandra Day O'Connor. She was not finished yet. She was on the bench. We were very, very well represented, and what a wonderful woman she is. She was so frustrated with our system that she designed a program called iCivics.org. You're 4th through however old you want to be. You can go in and for free, because that was the biggest complaint she heard from teachers in the classroom, is we don't want to have to pay, or the school districts, we don't want to have to pay for anything. She went out and found people to pay for a system, had it designed. The last time I talked to her, she had 17 interactive programs to teach you democracy, to teach you about America. And we are starting to do that in a lot of the charter schools. I'm still having a hard time getting into the public schools, but the charter schools are adopting it. We're getting into the private schools. They're all utilizing it. You as an adult can go online, iCivics.org, and learn what you don't know. But it's a wonderful program, and that's what the Secretary of State's office can bring to Nevada, is educating. When I look at the number of the percentage of people that go out and vote, we should really be ashamed. As a nation that started out where everybody was so proud to go vote, we have got to get that back, and it's up to us to teach the next generation coming in to make sure that they understand how important one vote does make a difference. I know that, I've seen that, I've seen it in elections. Is anybody here from North Las Vegas? We know that one vote made a difference in North Las Vegas election. It's very, very important to us. I know that I have put on my literature, Integrity in Elections, and I mean that. I mean that because I do believe that we have to be vigilant. We have to make sure that we are always observing and looking out for the integrity in elections, because we've seen what some people have done to Target, the Venetian, the Sands. Different people have, their privacy has been invaded by somebody or something. So we know that we have to always be looking. I want to thank you for having me here today. I am very, very excited about this race. I thank you for your support. I have t-shirts out in the ballet if you want them. You're the only one that would hold on to them for me right now. But I do have a card. I do have a flyer on your table. I have a website. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to call me again. Thank you for your support, and God bless you.